My wife cheated on me for a BMW, and now I'm getting divorced. I'm 30, married for 10 years to Britney, who is 28. We were always that couple. Lots of laughs, plans for the future, a stable life. But the last 6 months, it's just been a different reality. Britney suddenly became cold. Mean, icy cold. We used to kiss goodbye, hold hands while watching TV. Now, she barely replies to my, "How are you?" intimacy. It hasn't happened in maybe 3 months. When try to talk about it, she brushes me off, saying she's tired, or too busy. The biggest change is her new hobby. She's suddenly become overly dedicated to fitness. She leaves the house at 6 a.m. to run, gets back from work, and immediately goes to the gym or yoga class. These are all new, very specific workouts that seem to always happen right when I get home. She's dressed in new, expensive athletic wear that looks, well, not like her usual style. And the strangest part, she doesn't look like she's actually working out much. She's not sweaty, she just looks agitated, and she quickly showers, then spends an hour on her phone, whispering to someone. I'm trying to be understanding, but it feels like a complete personality shift in 6 months. Elle tried to take her on a date night last night. I booked a table at our favorite restaurant. She showed up, spent the whole dinner scrolling through Instagram, and gave me only 3 one-syllable replies. When I asked if everything was okay, she rolled her eyes and said, "Are you always this pathetic? I'm just tired. Stop pressuring me. This is not my Britney." She acted like a total bitch. I'll have a car tracker app on my phone for her car. We installed it for safety after it was stolen a few years ago. No, it's bad, but I was desperate. I checked her Voga studio. The location she gave me is the Lotus Flow studio, downtown. But for the last week, when she says she's going there, the GPS shows her car parked in the back lot of a huge BMW dealership about 2 miles away from it. Looked up the address of that dealership. Turns out it's the place where she bought her last car 2 years ago, and one of the salesmen there, named Derek, was overly friendly. Remember him giving her his personal business card. I'll think I've found her yoga studio. Yesterday afternoon, when Britney was at yoga, meaning probably at that dealership, I decided to call the Lotus Flow studio, the studio she named. I introduced myself as her husband and said I needed to update her payment info and check her class schedule. The girl at the front desk was nice but confused. "I'm sorry, sir, we don't have a client named Britney." Elle gave her our last name. "No, definitely not. We keep very detailed records. She must be attending a different studio." Fact. She was lying to me. And it wasn't some small, harmless lie. It was an elaborate, well-planned scheme to cover her location. I'm sitting here with this knowledge now. She's not working out. She's not at yoga. She's most likely in that BMW salesman Derek's car, or worse, his office. My brain is screaming at me to go over there right now and cause a scene. But I can't act impulsively. I need undeniable proof before I confront that witch. Today at 4:30 p.m., Britney said she was going for a double session with a trainer, and would be back late. Elle immediately drove to that BMW dealership. Elle parked in the lot of a neighboring shopping center, where was out of sight. From my spot, I had a perfect view of the dealership's back parking lot. And yes, guys, her silver Honda CR-V was there, parked quite far away from other cars, in the shade. I took several clear photos of her car, as well as some photos with the dealership emblem and the time on my phone screen in the frame. Elle waited for about 45 minutes. Suddenly, a man came out of the back staff entrance. Tall, overly tanned, wearing a fitted BMW suit. It must have been Derek. He looked around, got into an older but clean black sedan, and quickly drove away. But the worst part came a few minutes later.